Hey everybody, Marge here. So this is episode 3 of Marge the Science Girl. Now I know I really haven't had any shows recently, but I've been so busy, and so I'm glad I'm just now finally getting to do one. So I actually had a question about a month ago from Bowles Jr. and his question was, what are chemical bonds and how are they formed? Well, okay, so chemical bonds are the attractions between atoms, and they result in the formation of chemical substances. Including water. And water can be a liquid, but when going through a chemical reaction, it turns into a gas called steam. Okay, so chemical reactions occur when the reactant goes under a chemical change and results in one or more products with different properties. You can tell when a chemical reaction occurs by the following characteristics: fizzing, foaming, light is produced, heat is produced, color change, there is an odor, change in form, sound is given off, or gases are formed. Now, going back to chemical bonds, they are formed by an electromagnet force from opposite attractions. This can occur between electrons and nuclei, or dipole attraction. They are categorized in strong bonds and weak bonds. There are two extreme cases of chemical bonds and are called strong bonds: covalent and ionic. Alright, so in covalent bonds, one or more pairs of electrons are shared by two atoms. That's right, two atoms. Alright. Ionic bonds can occur when one or more electrons from one atom are transferred to the other atom. This results in a positive and negative ions attracting the atoms together. So that goes back to our electromagnet force. Other bonds include metabolic bonds and hydrogen bonds. Metallic bonds and hydrogen bonds. I'm losing it today. It must be this cold, but I'm not a winter person, and it's cold outside, and that's okay. Yeah. So winter is just not one of my favorites, and it's just so cold. Okay, so yeah, so how can you tell the difference between ionic and covalent compounds? I mean, they sound the same, and to tell you the truth, most people get it confused, and I once did. And so, ionic compounds are, made of ions, no duh, and they are crystalline solids, conduct electricity, and are usually soluble in water, and have a high melting and boiling point. Covalent compounds are gases, liquids, or solids. They are not soluble in water and are good electrical conductors, and not good electrical conductors. Finally, they have low melting and boiling point. Now, since we just did that, now I'm gonna have an experiment time. So we're gonna go to my house to do this. So So, now I'm in my kitchen where we have to do this. Alright, so we're about to do our experiment here. And, okay, so here we go. Alright. Whee! We're spinning! Whee! Okay. Whoa. Okay, so this experiment is going to show you what a chemical reaction is. And so what you're going to need in this experiment is vinegar, food coloring, pretty there, and baking soda, and volcano. Now, I know most of you don't live in a geographical area like I do, so you're probably going to have to make your volcano out of clay, which is fine. So how you're going to make it, you're just going to make it, you can make it as big as you want, but mine's this big, and you're going to make like a little crater in there, a little hole, And so I have like a plastic filling in mine, and they actually have kits for this if you just want to buy a kit. But okay, so here's a little hole in there, and what you're gonna do. Okay. You're going to put some baking soda in a spoon, okay? You need a spoon. And then you're going to put it in the volcano, like this. So, I guess you have to see it. Okay. Warning, this is a very messy experiment, so you might want to put it in a pan or go outside or something. So there's the volcano. It's probably not the best idea to have this by my computer, but okay. So I'm going to put some baking soda. Oh, it's spilling. Okay. I'm going to put it on a spoon. Okay, that'll be good. See that? We're going to pour it into the volcano. Okay. And now for the fun part. Lava. Lava has to be colored, so you know, you can use red for lava, but if you want to be cool, like science cool like me, I am going to use blue. Blue lava. You know how like fire is blue when it's really hot? Well, this lava is going to be so hot, it's going to be blue. Okay, so we're going to put a few drops of food coloring. Okay, that was actually a couple. And last but not least, you're going to need vinegar. Now, you're going to be able to see this chemical reaction occur. Warning, this can be messy. Put it in a pan or go outside. Okay? Now, gotta clean up. This is the funnest part in the world, but it's okay, it's really cool. Now, while you're watching this experiment, say in your mind why you think this is a chemical reaction and not physical, okay? Remember those properties we went over, alright? Remember fission, foaming, heat, odor, all that good stuff. Okay, so, here we go. Bam. There you go. Blue lava. Blue lava. How cool is that? That is cool. That's science cool right there. That is science. That is science. Alright, so I'm going to need some questions, so tune in whenever I get my next video and ask me good questions. Remember, science is cool.